everyone. So let's talk about creating assignments. So here I have my classroom that I've created as practice, and looking at it, I see the create button, so I know I'm probably going to use that. These topics along the side are the topics that I've created, and they're the ways that I suggest that you set up your classroom. Otherwise, as you see, I have these documents up here that are just listed. And if I just continue listing assignments and materials, it would look like a mess. So we don't want to do that for our students. We instead want to make sure that they know exactly what's going on. And you don't have to add assignments all to 1 week's topic in one time frame. You can continue uploading to that topic as many different times as you want during the week. So it's not something that has to all be at once. So let's practice. I'm going to go up to the create button, and then I have create an assignment, a quiz assignment, a question, material, reuse a post, or a topic. So I know I want to create another topic because let's say I'm going to go into I want to start creating things for the 3rd week. I have week 1, week 2, I want week 3 now. So I'm going to go to do week 3, and that's going to be dates from the 17th to the 8/17 to 8/21. Hopefully those dates are right. If they're not, it's okay, it's just practice. So I'm going to add it, and now you see it pops up at the top here. If you don't want it here, you can easily move it somewhere else. I can put it in between week 1 and week 2, but that's probably not what I want. I probably want it below week 2. So I'm going to put it there. And you can move these as however you want. If you want the newest thing on top, then don't move it. A lot of times teachers will start by creating week 1. So it's either at the top, or if they have everything set already, then they would do it all maybe from the bottom and then new topics to the top. So it's just kind of easier for the students to see if we put the newest topic on top. So if I do this, so we already did week 1, that was this week, let's say. Next week is going to be this, and I need to start curating documents here. So let's now start curating. In my week 3, I don't have to do anything there yet. I'm going to go back to create, and I'm going to create material. And I'm going to do review, and I can put a description here, and then I can add from my Google Drive. Or I can upload from my computer. That is fine too, but I like to do my Drive, so I know it is a Google document. Okay, and now I see my folders here. This is a folder I've shared with myself. And once it loads, I'm going to pick out something. Say I'm gonna have, let's see, we'll put a back to school night PowerPoint in there, and I'm going to insert that. And notice, because it's a material and it's a PowerPoint, because it's actually material, it won't come up that students will get a copy of it, because it's just something you want them to see. So now I'm going to go to the right hand side, and I'm going to see which class I want to select it for. So I could select multiple classes at once, or I can differentiate. If I had more than just myself in this class, I could unclick all students and only click the ones who I want to give the information to. That way, it's a better way of differentiating, and students won't know who gets what because they'll only see their screen. And then here where it says topic, I'm going to go down and I'm going to select week 3 because this is where I want that to go. And then I could either click on post, schedule, save as a draft, or discard it. And I'm just going to click on post. So once I do that, I'm going to go back, and I'm now going to see my review right there on week 3. If I want to add something else, let's say I want to create an assignment now, review sheet. Let's say fill in the review sheet and submit back. So if I want to do that, I can go into add, and I can click on a file if I want, or from my Google Drive. If I don't have anything created, you can click create, and you can create a doc, slide, sheet, drawing, but I don't suggest you do that here on the fly. I think you would prefer to probably create it beforehand and add it because sometimes it does get a little weird where it'll say like untitled still, even though you've already titled it. It's just easier to add it this way. So we'll add a random thing again. Let's say we're just going to add this Google Basics outline. And now it comes up that students can view, they can edit it, or I can make a copy for each one. If I just want them to see it, like just looking at material, then you do view. If you want them to collaborate on something all together, you click on can edit the file. That means all students will be collaborating on the same document. And you can do this for group work too. If you want to assign groups, then assign students can edit the file, but select the students that you want to be able to edit that one file. And then you'll have to go back and create a new assignment for each group that you want. Or you can make a copy for each student, which would allow them to edit this and turn it in on their own without everyone else. So now I'm going to go back up here, and I have my grade category set here. So this is going to be a lab, we'll say, and I want it to be worth 50 points. I could also do ungraded, which is also great. And then you could do a due date. So let's say it is this week. So we'll say it's due the 19th, and we'll do it at 12 p.m. Okay. And then I'll have to put it in at my topic. So week 3. And then you can do this check for plagiarism, but I believe it only allows you to check for 3 assignments being plagiarized in your whole year for that class. And then you can add a rubric also. So now I'm going to click assign. So once it's assigned, I now see it down here, and I see what category it's in, and I can open it and see how many people I've assigned it to and how many have turned it in. And I can see its due date and the time and when I posted it. So that's a quick overview about how to organize and upload your assignments and topics to your classroom.